Hey guys, today I want to come and tell you about my BzzAgent box that I got last week. It's for the Head and Shoulders moisture care line that's made for textured hair. And typically when they say textured hair, that means curly hair or hair of people who have like kinky afro textured hair, like I do. And it's supposed to be an anti-dandruff shampoo that's supposed to moisturize and, really care for your hair without being harsh on it. And what I got was the Moisture Care 2-in-1 shampoo, the co-wash, which as a lot of curly heads and women who wear their hair in their natural state know that a co-wash is short for conditioner wash, which means that instead of using shampoo, you use conditioner to wash your hair. And last, and it just slipped out of my reach, the Head and Shoulders Moisture Care Scalp Soother. Now, yesterday I washed my hair and I used the 2-in-1 shampoo. Now, since I used the shampoo, I didn't use the co-wash because, as I explained before, the co-wash is short for conditioner wash. So, using that would be like washing my hair twice. It really shouldn't be used as a regular conditioner. But I did have my own Head and Shoulders conditioner that I hadn't used yet, so I decided to use it since they're all the same brand, which is the Head and Shoulder Green Apple Conditioner. So I used that after I shampooed. And I always let my hair air dry. I don't use a blow dryer. I haven't used a blow dryer, I know, in well over a decade. And after I washed, I applied this to my scalp. But I'm going to apply it to my scalp again today, because it really does soothe. It feels real good and gives you like a nice little tingle. Now, what I like about this is that I've used other like dandruff scalp solutions. Like, I don't know if any of you know about Avon Techniques. They have an anti-dandruff care line, and they have a little serum that you use, but it's like a squeeze bottle with like a little dropper that you do, which is okay. But sometimes I'm heavy-handed and I'll apply too much pressure, and then a whole bunch will come out. And that's not really good. But this, you just do a squirt and you get pretty much the right amount. So I had did Bantu knots, to let my hair dry and to set it. But you have your scalp exposed, you just take the nozzle and you squirt once, and then you just rub it into your scalp in the areas that you apply it. And it'll leave it a little bit wet, but it'll dry pretty quickly. Well, depending on your hair. Like when I put it on my hair first yesterday, after I wash it, I have low porosity hair, which means that it's hard. It takes a while for it to absorb water or moisture, but once it does, it really holds on to it. That's why it takes my hair so long to dry. And so this on top of the already soaked hair that I had yesterday. It didn't dry real quick, but on dry hair it should dry fairly quickly. Like I say, you just do one little pump and then massage into your scalp. And I even say do it around your hairline too. To help out with little flakes and stuff. And it really does calm itch. I'm like really impressed with this product. Okay. And it comes with a little protector so that if you do accidentally, press it down, it's not going to squirt all over the place and get things messed up. So you just snap it back on and you're done. Now, when I washed my hair with the 2-in-1 shampoo, I had to use a pre-poo because I don't know if Head and Shoulders did enough research, but a lot of us curly heads who really follow a regimen for curly hair, we really aren't too keen on shampoos that have sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate. We always look for SLS free shampoos, and this one is not. So when I washed my hair yesterday, I had to do, a little pre-poo, which is pre-shampoo treatment. And all I did was pretty much early on that morning, I put coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, all over my hair in sections. And then I used my own scalp treatment that I have, which is a mixture of argan oil, coconut oil, peppermint essential oil, and tea tree oil. And I always use tea tree oil because I do suffer, from an itchy scalp, and I do get flakes. So I always use that to calm my scalp down. Okay, but this conditioner, it does clean pretty well, and it's not harsh because I have used a dandruff conditioner that even when I use like my coconut oil pre-peel, it still dried my hair the heck out. I had to take drastic measures and make a pre-peel out of Crisco. Yes, Crisco shortening, and that was the only way that it did not dry my hair out. So believe me, there are shampoos that claim to be moisturizing that really can zap moisture completely out of your hair, but this one thankfully isn't one of them. My hair didn't feel dry, didn't have like that squeaky thing where it's like it stripped too much oil from your hair. It did, just the right amount. Now I will have to say, I do see that it has dimethicone in it, and I know that for some, that methicone is like, along with SLS, like one of the most evil ingredients in hair care. But I feel like, because it coats the hair and it doesn't really rinse out easy, but I feel like this about dimethicone. If you take care and you give yourself clarifying treatments like once or twice a month, dimethicone is not going to be a really huge problem. That's like every product that you use has dimethicone in it, from your shampoo, your conditioner, to your styling products. If all of them got silicone in it, then yeah, you're going to have a lot of buildup real quickly. But if it's just for things that are going to pretty much rinse out and only leave like a little bit of that coating behind, you should really be okay. Just do something like a apple cider vinegar rinse, or do a clay wash every once in a while to get rid of the impurities, and you really should be okay. Now also, which is outside the BzzAgent range, this came in the Influencer Bella box, which is the Not Your Mother's Deja Voodoo. Now I used this once before on dry hair. And they recommend using it after shampoo, but the first time I used it on dry hair. And it's supposed to be a style extender, and I used it when I set my hair and I did flat twist, for a side style, and they came out looking pretty good. And I must say the curliness from the flat twist lasted me about 4 days before I had to do anything else to it, the retwist or anything. So this is a pretty good style extender, I must say. And the full size of it is a 4 ounce. This is just a sample, 1 fluid ounce, but full size I believe is 4 ounces, and it costs anywhere between $9 to $11. Which, considering that it packs a lot of power, and you really don't have to use a whole bunch, even for a big head like mine, you should be okay with it. Now I used that after I shampooed and before I twisted my hair and put the Bantu knots in to set it. So I don't know how it's going to come out because it's the first time I did it on wet hair. So we shall see. I had to put my glasses back on because I don't know if you noticed earlier I was squinting like. So, okay. So you see my curls are like pretty tight. Although this is nothing compared to what my hair looks like after it gets washed, because believe me, shrinkage is real. My hair looks like I still have a teeny weeny afro after I wash it. That's how it is, but what'd you see? This is what happens. Curls spring back up. They don't stay elongated. But you can, elongate a little bit when you set, which is what I do when I don't want to wear, be stuck with wearing an afro all the time. So I got got curls and they're pretty tight and controlled, and they pretty much retain their shape. And I think this style extender is the key to that. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, it's infused with red apples and berries, and oh my goodness, the smell is just awesome. So if you like that smell, you know, that's a big plus for this. But what Head and Shoulders and BzzAgent wants to emphasize is that, you know, when your hair is well moisturized and cared for, it makes styling easy. And I can attest to that, because if your hair is dry, frizzy, you know, and breaking all over the place, it's very hard to achieve pretty much any style, even just a basic ponytail. Because if you have breakage or a lot of frizz, it's still gonna like be all over the place. So, you know, having that helps it, and also allows you to not have to use a ton of styling products too. Like, this is the only styling product that I used on my hair. I didn't use any gel, didn't use any lock butters or pomades or anything like that. Just this little style extender, and it's very lightweight. So when your hair is in good condition and is moisturized, you know, you find yourself having to use less product afterwards. So that's one thing that you should keep in mind. So if you do suffer from dandruff or dermatitis, I ain't even trying to pronounce the first one because I'm not even sure how it's pronounced. The seborrheic dermatitis, that one. You know, and you have curly hair, you know, or even relaxed hair, try this. You know, it might be good for you, but because it's not SLS free, I do recommend using a pre-peel. You don't have to keep it on for a long time, and if you relax your hair, I wouldn't even recommend using anything really thick. I would probably say use like just do your regular hot oil treatment beforehand. You know, before you shampoo, and then shampoo the oil out while you're washing your hair. You know, so you can protect it, because you know your hair is already a bit fragile from the relaxer. But I have to say, from this line, the true star so far is this. Now I haven't used the co-wash yet, so I have to come back to you guys with how this acts, and I hope it acts, you know, pretty well. You know, so I'm having high hopes, Head and Shoulders, for this, so please don't let me down next week. Okay, and I'll be back later with a couple more things. One would be beauty from CoverGirl, and another one just be a product haul. So see you later.